everyone, so tomorrow is my very first IVIG infusion and I thought I would just vlog the whole experience. So this is really exciting because I've been trying to get IVIG for 8 months and it finally got approved and it's happening and this feels so surreal. So I'm just jumping right in, but let me give you a little background. So 4 years ago I got approved for IVIG through or after I finished IV antibiotics, and chose not to do it at that time because my family and I didn't know a lot about it. I've done a lot of research since then. In the past 8 months we've been trying to get it. My immunologist and neurologist believe it's the next best treatment option for me, and I agree. So we have been running tests and doing all sorts of things to try and get coverage, and I didn't think I was gonna get it, and I officially have gotten coverage for it, and I get my first infusion tomorrow. And it's crazy and just like bizarre, and I can't believe this is happening, but I'm really excited because I'm really hoping that it's going to help me in my next step of treatment. I've talked about it a little bit before trying to get it covered, and it's finally happening. So I know somebody's gonna ask, how did you get it approved? How is it being covered? And honestly, I don't know all the details. I know my immunologist and neurologist worked together to convince my insurance to get coverage. I think it was a combination of some nerve damage like CIDP, sorry, and history of immune issues. My neurologist or immunologist, sorry, went through all of my medical records, like from when I was born, all my medical records, to put together a case for me. So pretty extensive, and I have a lot, like a history of immune suppression issues, so I think that worked in my favor to get the coverage. But basically, if you don't know what IVIG is, it's IV Immunoglobulin Therapy. Immunoglobulins are what make up your immune system, like IgG, IgM, IgA are the three big ones. There's a lot of subclasses, IgE, there's a lot of them, but immunoglobulins make up your immune system, and they are, when you donate blood or plasma, they can be spun out and then you know, tested for not having infection and HIV and everything, and then they're cleaned and used to infuse into other people for this type of therapy. And the way I like to think about it is basically like I'm getting a donor immune system, or almost like a blood transfusion but an immune system transfusion. It's kind of the easiest way to understand it and explain it. And so I'm going to be going once every 3 weeks for my infusion, and we started a really low dose and then slowly built up doses. And I've heard, you know, mixed things about how it can make you feel pretty tired, headaches, kind of like you have the flu. So I'm preparing for that. Right now I am running some IV fluids. I actually have them in a pump in my backpack because I was out running errands. So I'm doing 1 liter of IV fluids today. I get my IVIG tomorrow, and I'll do 1 liter of IV fluids on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, my infusion's Wednesday. I'll do a day of fluids afterwards. I'm drinking a ton of electrolyte water, like Smart Water, as well as coconut water. And I'm also taking, they tell you to take an antihistamine, so I'm taking right now a prescription version of Zyrtec. So I'm on Zyrtec essentially the entire week to help with that, but I take that regularly for mast cells anyways. And yeah, this is just overwhelming. I almost don't even know what to say, but I'm just gonna take you through this experience and what it feels like, what I feel like, how I'm preparing and dealing with all of it. So that's today. I'm going to show you everything I'm packing to take to the clinic tomorrow. My doctor requires that the first few infusions be done at the clinic in case anything goes wrong. And then I want to try and switch to home infusions so I don't have to drive to the clinic, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's right now, and I will touch base with you all a little bit later when my fluids are done. So this is basically my pile of stuff that I'm taking with me tomorrow. I'm taking like half my apartment, mostly because I have no idea how I'll feel, so I want to be prepared. So I'm bringing my own blanket because I don't want to use a blanket that like 50 other million sick people have used. My heating pad just in case, because treatment always flares my gut. My gut's really bad, and if I'm there for like 5 or 6 hours and it starts to hurt, I won't have my heating pad. I'm bringing a couple books, my big headphones so that I can block out noise and just listen to some music and hopefully sleep. I have electrolyte water and some coconut mango water. I'm actually gonna mix this with mix these two and add salt, so a lot of like great electrolyte. And then I have a snack, that's it, bar, but I'm taking lunch with me as well, so I'm definitely bringing food and a sweatshirt and put it all in this big bag. And then over there I have more water for tomorrow, and my purse that has all my medications in it for the day, because I'll be gone most of the day at this infusion. So that's what I'm taking with me. And that's probably it for tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning before my infusion. Alright, so I'm in the car on the way to first IVIG infusion. My mom's in town helping me out, so she's driving and gonna take care of me if I feel like crap afterwards. Home, and I am officially done with my very first IVIG infusion, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So I actually didn't get any of the side effects. I didn't get a headache, I wasn't nauseous. We ran it pretty slow, and I started with 20 grams today, and we're gonna go up to 40 eventually, but I ran it over about 5 hours and tolerated it. We started really, really slow, and I tolerated it every increase in like how fast we were running to like still a really low, slow rate, but overall handled it really well. I feel fine right now. I shouldn't say fine. I'm like kind of worn out. I always get worn out after IVs, and I'm tired, and like I definitely am just gonna rest tonight. I'm gonna eat some dinner and then just crawl in bed and watch a movie. But overall, I feel, you know, pretty okay compared to what people were saying I would feel. But who knows how I'll feel later tonight or even tomorrow. But I'm gonna vlog all that so we can see what's happening, and going up to 40 grams, so maybe I'll feel worse after those higher doses. But overall feeling okay, and just tired, so I'm going to go relax. I'll see you all in the next clip. So it's the morning after my IVIG, and honestly I'm still feeling pretty alright. I have like a very, very mild headache, like super mild, barely noticeable, but I have basically a recovery like plan that I had laid out for today, because I thought I was gonna feel miserable like everyone said, but I'm gonna follow through with that just to like make sure I don't feel worse. Maybe like nip a headache or whatever in the bud, and just kind of share that with y'all, because it's just helpful in general if you're feeling crappy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is first thing I'm gonna do is my usual coffee enema. This just helps me so much with detoxing, and will definitely like nip this headache in the bud. So I'm gonna start with my coffee enema, and then later I will do a detox bath, just to do a little bit more detox and help with inflammation. I'm feeling a little inflamed this morning. That's the other symptom I'm having. And then I'll show you what I'm gonna do later today. I'm gonna take a detox bath after my coffee enema, just adding Epsom salts and baking soda. I buy these in bulk, and I use my, you can see it, my Sprite water filter to filter the water. I'll have everything, all these products are linked to my favorite products page, and I'll put that in the description on my blog. I'll put that link. So I just do this because it'll help relax my muscles, alkalize my body, bring some of that inflammation down. Like I said, relax my body and my mind, which will be good after heavy treatment. So it's about 3 in the afternoon now, and I'm definitely starting to feel it. I'm just feeling pretty tired and worn out, so I'm running some IV fluids, another liter of fluids, and drinking tons of liquid water and electrolytes. So I'm hoping that helps. I'm just gonna rest and run my fluids. Sorry, my mom is being awesome and cleaning my apartment, but you can hear the vacuum in the background probably. So yeah, starting to hit, the IVIG starting to hit a little bit, but I'm just gonna take it easy, stay hydrated, and make sure I'm getting enough nutrients in with some good meals, and probably have some green juice later as well. So it's the evening now, evening after IVIG, and still for the most part, you know, nothing crazy. I definitely this afternoon was feeling pretty worn out. I was feeling kind of like I had a lot of allergies, and my gut is bothering me a little bit, but that's kind of to be expected allergy wise, because IVIG can cause an IgE flare, which is basically like your allergy immunoglobulins. I did finish my IV fluids, but I left my port in. I was gonna take it out, but I decided to leave it in case I feel really crappy tomorrow, because some people told me you feel bad 48 to 72 hours after instead of the day after. So I thought if I wake up tomorrow and feel really bad, I can do some more IV fluids. But if I'm feeling okay in the morning, I'll probably take it out tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to keep you all updated to give you an idea of like what it feels like. So fingers crossed I don't really have any major side effects. I'm still trying to hydrate majorly, lots of fluids and lots of electrolytes. So I'm 2 days out from IVIG now, and I woke up feeling okay, but definitely feeling just again like these, it's like I have like really bad allergies and feeling pretty like kind of tired and worn out, especially when I try and do too much. Like if I'm just sitting at home resting, I won't feel bad, but when I try and go do something, definitely feel it in my body. But overall, like nothing crazy. And I think something that's been really helpful is getting lots of electrolytes in. And I can't drink like Gatorade or a lot of sports drinks because they all have corn syrup and artificial flavoring and dyes that just do not agree with me and aren't that great. So I've been, I have like my own way of making a really great electrolyte drink that I drank like a big glass of this the night before IVIG. I drank it all day during IVIG, and then I've been drinking it since. So I'm gonna show you what that is. So I've been drinking mango coconut water. So this just has coconut water and mango juice. And it's still like, I don't do great with a ton of coconut water, I think because of the sugar level. So I usually will mix like half of this can with a bunch of water. So I'll do like 50-50 coconut water, just plain water, or like 25% of this mango coconut water with 75% water. And then I'll put in a few shakes of this pink Himalayan sea salt. And that combo really helps with my electrolyte levels and staying hydrated. So if you want like kind of a homemade, less crappy electrolyte drink, this is a great option. So overall, my first IVIG experience went pretty well. The only thing that I've really noticed since my infusion is that I've been really hungry all the time, and my blood sugar's been kind of all over the place. Like I'm fine, and then bam, my blood sugar just drops and I need to eat immediately or my head is gonna explode or I'm gonna pass out. So that's been a little annoying, but definitely not the worst thing that I could feel after an infusion. So overall, good. We'll see what happens as I increase my dose. But if y'all want me to film like my, basically, I don't know, like an IVIG series, like how it goes, or like my next few infusions as we increase the dose, let me know in the comments. If you have questions about IVIG, let me know too. I'm still learning as I go as well, but if I get enough questions, maybe I'll do like a whole separate video, or like my next infusion kind of like answering questions about it and talking more about the details of it. So yeah, let me know if you have questions. And then don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe, hit that little red button. Really helps support my channel, and I appreciate all of you when you do help support my channel. And I'll see you next time.